As we move towards 2027, the government of Kenya must be very vigilant. And the president specifically must handle his politics in a very careful way. And those around the president should not be overexcited and to be drunk with power. To forget that power is transcendent. To forget that the Constitution of Kenya 2010 had arrogated unto Kenyans some freedoms and rights. But democracy is on trial. It is on trial because of the occurrences within the political ecosystem. There is a tendency which we have seen through different regimes. It happened during Kenyatta. It happened during Moi. It happened during Kibaki. It happened during Uhuru. And it is happening even now during President William Ruto's regime. I want to talk about Juja Member of Parliament, George Koimbori's abduction. It is something which should not be celebrated. It is something which should worry each one of us, more so those who are in the political arena, whether you are in direct politics or participating in political activities in whatever way, whether you are blogging, whether you are sharing your opinion, whether you are a policymaker, you must be very vigilant. Was it a stage managed or actual abduction? If it was actual abduction, it is a very sad situation. Let me say something about George Koimbori's abduction. But before I share my opinion on this, allow me to play for you a clip of the speech of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua few minutes after he visited George Koimbori in Karen Hospital.
We are here at the Karen Hospital to see the Honorable George Koimbori, the Honorable Member of Parliament for Juja, who was brought here in critical condition. Last Friday, the Honorable George Koimbori had a function in his constituency in a place called Kachororo, and he had a serious engagement with his constituents. In fact, I had the opportunity to address those people through the phone. And after he left the ceremony, he was accosted by officers from the DCI who chased him, and he was able to escape using a motorbike with the help of the local constituents. His vehicle was impounded and his driver was arrested. That vehicle is still in the hands of the DCI. And on Sunday, when he was in church, immediately after the service, 2 undercover agents of a killer squad that has been put in place to deal with elected leaders who are not supportive of William Ruto abducted him in full glare of the church members, and in the process almost harmed his wife. It is not known where he was taken to, but after a serious search early this morning, he was found in a coffee plantation in Kebichoi, that is in the Githongori constituency, badly beaten and in very serious condition. He was taken to a hospital for first aid and later brought here where he was admitted. And I've just seen him and I've talked to the doctors, and they have confirmed that the Honorable George Koimbori was tortured by professionals. He has serious soft tissue injuries. This is torture normally done by professionals. He has lost his voice, and the doctors are working round the clock to restore his vocal cords. And the Honorable Koimbori has been able to communicate through writing because he is not able to speak. That some chemical was administered through inhalation, and the doctors have told us that preliminary investigations confirm that that chemical has interfered with his vocal cords. The doctors have assured us they are doing everything within their power to make sure that he's out of danger. They have taken blood and urine samples to private laboratories, different ones, so that they can establish what could have happened in matters poisoning. You remember last weekend I said that a special squad had been set aside, and now we have confirmation that President William Ruto, CS for Interior Kipchumba Murkomen, and the Deputy Inspector General, Mr. Eliud Langat, all from the Kalenjin community, have put up a squad to deal with leaders who are opposed to this regime. The Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen has sent a message to us through common friends that his appointment to the Ministry of Interior is to make sure that William Ruto is re-elected as president, and to deal with anybody who can stop that objective. Officers from the National Police Service has confirmed to us that a special squad of 20 police officers from the Nandi sub-ethnic community are the ones behind the abduction of George Koimbori, and they are the ones that were deployed in Kakamega to target the Honorable John Methu and Karungo Athangwa. Specifically, there were about 300 police officers who were deployed in Kakamega, but 20 police officers from the Nandi sub-ethnic community under the direct command of the Deputy Inspector General, Eliud Langat, and reporting to Kipchumba Murkomen and William Ruto, had been assigned to harm the Senator for Nyandarua and the Senator for Kiambu because of their vocal stand against this regime. Let me say that I want to appeal to the international community to rescue this country.
Rigathi Gachagwa's speech have some very weighty political matters. But before I delve into his speech, allow me to invite those who are coming across our channel for the first time that please take a moment, a minute or two, to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And once you have subscribed, do not forget to click the notification bell so that anytime we upload any video, YouTube will automatically let you know. And to our subscribers, we are always so grateful. We appreciate your effort, because if it wasn't your effort, this channel could have not been where it is at the moment. Therefore, we are so grateful. Remember that these videos are coming to you courtesy of MJR YouTube channel, and MJR shares his opinion based on the facts which are in the public domain, which you can find out and do your own research. Now, Rigathi Gachagua claims that Eliud Lagat, Deputy Inspector General of Police, conspired with CS for Interior, Kipchumba Murkomen, which the issues of security lies in his docket, to form a very dangerous killer squad of 20 police officers drawn from Kalenjin tribe to terrorize Kenyans and to take charge of ensuring that the dissenting voices are silenced, tortured, or threatened in whatever way. Their work is to maim those who are perceived to be fierce critics of President William Ruto's regime. And they are exercising this duty through the blessings and approval of President William Samoei Ruto to ensure that he have a smooth sailing towards 2027 re-election. Let me say this. If these allegations are true, then we are in bad shape. We don't have a country as many Kenyans are claiming. You know, this issue was raised some days back with the same former deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, about 102 police officers drawn from different department of police, but with one agenda: trained to kill and to maim those who are having dissenting voices. But now, Rigathi Gachagua was speaking, and he mentioned that there are victims or the targets. One of the targets was Senator Methu, Senator of Nyandarua County. Another target of this 20 killer squad, according to Gachagua, is Senator Karungu Dhangwa of Kiambu, among others whom he did not disclose their names. If this is what Kipchumba, Murkomen, and Eliud Lagat are doing, then they are spoiling for the president instead of preparing a ground for him to win. They are causing more harm to the president than good. And it has worried many Kenyans. It has worried even those who are within the president close or inner circle. Remember, during Uhuru's regime, such kind of incidents were reported. But a good example was that of Itumbi. Dennis Itumbi was also abducted along Kiambu Road, but later to be found in a quarry in Lakisama. And ever since, Dennis Itumbi's life was never the same again. But now, Itumbi is in a very senior position in this government. He is in the inner circle of President William Ruto. He influenced the processes. So if the case of George Koimbori is political, who knows whether it is a state operation or it was his other political enemies, because politicians have many enemies. So it is a matter of time. The police should investigate this matter as they did for various killers, then to give to the public proper information that can convince the public that indeed the police are professionals. As Rigathi Gachagua says, that this abduction, torture, was done by professionals who understand this art. And according to Gachagua, the hospital has confirmed that the MP was tortured through forcefully inhaling some chemicals that has interfered with his vocal cords, and the MP at the moment cannot speak and can only communicate through writing. The MP was abducted shortly after leaving a church service, and in front or in the glare of his wife and children. Then later on to be found today in a coffee plantation in Kibichoi, in Githunguri constituency, Kiambu County. So it is a matter which has worried many Kenyans. It is a matter which we will continue following, like many other which we have also talked about. And if the government and the state is behind this, it is a bad picture. It's a form of panic. Those who are handling President William Ruto's politics, if at all your hands are in this, then watch out. You need to retreat and to change your tactics. Thank you, and may God bless you.